You're watching TV9 News and I'm Prajwal D'Souza. As the pandemic continues to wreak havoc in India and around the world, it has evolved and different variants are now found in different countries. Now, some of the known variants include the UK variant, the South African variant and the double mutant variant first found in India. Now, as the virus evolves, one starts wondering if the current vaccines that are available on the market will be able to work effectively against these different variants. Now, in the latest, an official from AstraZeneca has said that its vaccine called COVIDSHIELD and manufactured by the Serum Institute of India in India can be tailored to combat the South African variant of the coronavirus. Sarah Walters, AstraZeneca's Austria country manager, said, and I quote, "In the meantime, AstraZeneca and Oxford University have started on modifications to the vaccine for the South African variant and we expect it will be ready by the end of the year should it be needed." But how can pharma companies re-engineer its vaccines as per new variants? How long does it take? To answer these questions, here is immunologist Dr. Sitesh Roy. Doctor, is it possible to modify the vaccines for different variants of a virus?
Yes, Prajwal. Based on the variants, vaccines can be modified. This has been done historically with the influenza or the flu vaccination, where a new vaccine is generated every 6 months based on the most recently circulating viral strains that are present in the community in different parts of the world. So there's a northern hemisphere and a southern hemisphere vaccine of influenza that is released every 6 months. So it is very much possible to do that, but the key is which variants do you include?
Can the current vaccines, which use different delivery mechanisms, be modified?
So the process varies from different technology to different technology. I've already mentioned it for Covaxin and Covishield, similarly for mRNA and other technologies which are primarily based on these three systems. Either mRNA, plasmid DNA that is inserted into an adenovirus as a carrier, and the inactivated SARS-CoV-2 virus by itself. Each of these technologies would take a minimum, in my opinion, of 6 months to generate a new vaccine, probably longer for the inactivated vaccines because they take time to culture the virus, whereas the mRNA technologies don't have a virus to culture.
Now, after the modifications, do the vaccines have to go through the complete process of trials or can they be fast-tracked?
Certainly for a well-established vaccine like influenza vaccination, there is fast-tracking done, where just as long as they know that there's enough titers available of the different strains within the vaccine and all the reagents are standardized and mixed together, the process is completed within about 5 months. Whereas this being a new vaccine and a new virus, and with each change in strain, it would still be important to take it through all 3 phases of clinical trials. So I would expect that it would take longer. But if in the future SARS-CoV-2 becomes like a seasonal flu, then we could expect significant fast tracking if the virus keeps mutating and requires new vaccinations.
A virus evolves. It is in its nature. But to keep up with it, can the vaccines be re-engineered every time a virus mutates?
While it is possible to re-engineer a vaccine that has been shown to work, re-engineering it every time there's a new variant or a variant of concern is going to be very difficult, time-consuming and expensive. So what would need to happen is over a period of time, once all the common mutants and variants are known, the one that is causing the maximum amount of havoc in that part of the world or in different parts of the world would have to be selected, and then the re-engineered vaccine towards that variant of concern would have to be generated. So this is a tedious and time-consuming process and an expensive process, and it can't be done for every single variant. It would have to do for the ones that would give the maximum bang for your buck, as they would say it.
As we recorded this episode, India has reported over 270,000 COVID-19 cases and 1,619 deaths. To be safe, you should not forget to wear a mask, wash hands and maintain social distancing. If you have any symptoms of COVID-19, get tested and don't forget to see a doctor. If you like this content, do give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to TV9 News on all the social media platforms. Thank you for watching and Have a great day.